Hello, I'm Caroline Dunn and welcome to this Turkish get-up workout. It is going to be quite a tough strength workout with me today. So if you've not met a Turkish get-up before, then I recommend that you head back to the previous video where I talk you through just that as a move and then also how to break it down and build up the strength as well. You're going to need today a bit of space, maybe a mat if that makes things more comfortable for you, preferably some trainers for some ankle stability, and then also a small weight and a band, but that band doesn't need to be stretchy. So if you have like a scarf or a belt or something like that, that would work fine completely. We're going to begin with a warm-up. So if you just have everything to hand, we'll be able to use them as we go. Okay, so if you take a stand and you're going to come to the end of your mat space, and we're going to start off with a plank walkout. So you're going to bend your knees, bring your hands down, walk it out to a high plank. Pause in your high plank, lift up your front body to your back body, send the heels away from you, squeeze the glutes. And then walk the hands back in, bend the knees and roll up. And we're going to take that several times. So bend the knees and walk it out. And pausing. And then hands back in and roll up. And again, rolling down, walking out. Pausing in your plank, lift up front body to back body. And hands in. Roll up. One more like that. Rolling down, walking it out, and pausing. And then walking the hands back in and rolling up. Now we're going to start the same. So roll down, walk out the hands to your high plank. From here, take a big step forwards with your right leg to outside of your right hand. And then we're going to perhaps find a little bit of movement into that hip if it feels okay for you. So forwards and backwards, side to side. And then pause here and bring the hand that's closest to the leg up and behind your head. You're then going to twist open elbow to sky and then twist close elbow to elbow. Open elbow to sky. Closed elbow to elbow. And one more twist, twisting open and twisting closed. And then bring your hand back down, step back, high plank. And step the other leg far forwards, wider than the left hand. And from here, find those hip movements. And just easing into the hips. We don't necessarily expect them to feel the same. Okay, and find stillness. Bring the hand that's closest to the leg up and to the back of the head. Twist open, elbow to sky. Twist close, elbow to elbow. Two more. Twist open. Twist close. Twist open. And closed. And draw the hand back down to the ground. Step it back. Walk the hands in. And roll up. Okay, last one. Rolling down. Walking out to a plank. Pausing in plank. And then from here, pop the knees down. And tucking the front body to the back body, take one half press up. And then turn it open to the right hand side. Lift up the knees, side plank on the right hand side. Press the ground away. Lift up ribs and hips away from the ground. And then draw the hand back down, pop the knees back down. Take one more half press up, and then turn it out to side plank on the other side. Lift ribs and hips away, and then bring the hand back down. Walk the hands in, and roll up. And bring your hands behind your back as you arrive up. Squeeze your shoulder blades onto your back body. Project the heart forwards, ease things out there. and release. Find your band, strap or belt, whatever it is that you're using, and take it nice and wide. So you're just going to work finally a little bit more into the shoulders. The Turkish get-up has quite a lot of shoulder stability in it. So nice and wide, lock out the arms, bring the band in front of you, and then ease it behind the head. And it doesn't have to move very far behind the head initially. We're just going to keep increasing that range of movement. And if your arms want to bend, then you might need to take your hands a little bit wider. And one more. Okay, then bring the band in front of you, and you might need to send it a little bit narrower. Now, if you have a band with a stretch, then you're going to pull that apart. If you don't have a band with a stretch, you're going to activate the muscles by pulling it, even though it's staying the same length, and then release. So if you have a stretch, pull it apart. If you don't, it's like you're pretending as though you could pull it apart. And let's just do 3, 2, and 1. And then finally, arms up over heads, and send it a little bit behind your head. So rather than creeping it forwards here, as far back as is comfortable. And we're just going to take a couple of squats. So ease the hips down and back up. And so from here, you might keep it nice and shallow to begin with. The hips want to move back as the chest stays raised and the arms stay above your head. So we're not kind of collapsing forwards as we squat. Let's take 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, and release. Shake things out. Have a quick drink, have one nearby, really good idea. Now we're going to do this workout for reps, okay? So not time. We're going to take, first of all, our Turkish get-up and 2 reps each side. Now if you're new to Turkish get-up, remember, you might just do part of the move. You might do it body weight. If you're a little bit more confident and stronger with the Turkish get-up, then you might use a weight. Okay, so we're going to do this together. Now remember, I might be faster and I might be slower than you. So feel free to hit pause at any point so that you can either take a longer rest or a longer amount of time for your reps. Okay, let's get going. So I'm going to use a weight, but the cues are going to stay the same whether or not you're using it. So you're going to bring yourself down. The same arm as leg go up. So I've got my right knee bent and my right hand to the sky. Okay, take a breath in. Exhale, sit up. Keeping that hand or weight reaching for the sky. Left hand comes down, lift the hips, shoot the left leg behind you and stand up. Reverse, left leg steps back, left hand comes down. Shoot the left leg back in front of you, control it down. That was 1 rep. Let's go again. Exhale. Press and lift. Left leg back. Keep reaching. Stand up. Step it back. Left hand comes down. Left leg moves through. Control it back down. And let's swap sides. So weight in the left hand or left hand reaching for the sky. Left knee to the sky. Breath in. Exhale, sit up, reaching. Right hand plants, right hips lift, shoot the right leg back. And look up, stand up. Right leg back, right leg through, control it back down. 1 more, exhale, sit up. Press, shoot the right leg back, stand up. Right leg back, right leg through, and lie down. Hey, 1 set done. Nice work. So take a breather and have a drink. Keep sipping as we do this. And then we've got 2 more rounds of that. So feel free to hit pause if you would like a longer rest here. Otherwise, we're going again. So this is set 2. Okay, get set up on the ground. Hand or weight reaching for the sky, leg bent. Ready? Breathe in. Exhale, sit up. Press, left leg back, and stand and reach. Left leg back, left leg through, and sit down. And again, exhale, reach. Left leg back, and stand up. Left leg back, left leg through, and lie down. And swap the sides. Okay, exhale, sit up. Press, right leg back, and stand and reach. Right leg back, right leg through, and control it down. One more, exhale, reach. Right leg back, stand up, right leg back, right leg through, and control it back down. Hey, well done. Now, if you're not using a weight, you might find that your reach starts to go. Remember, it's really important that you lock out. So you can probably see when I'm doing it, I've got a locked out elbow really reaching up. And if you start to bend and you've got weight above your head, you can start to compromise that shoulder stability. So really, really reach. Okay, take a breather. Breathing in through the nose. Out of the mouth. We've got one more round of Turkish get-ups. Ready, team, let's go. Remember, feel free to hit pause if you need a little bit more rest. Otherwise, third and final round, 2 reps each side. Okay, same arm as leg in the air. And sit up. Shoot the left leg back. And stand. Left leg back. Left leg through. Lie down. And again, exhale, reach. Press, left leg back. And stand up. Left leg back, left leg through, and lie back down. Hey, okay, 2 more. Swap the side. And exhale, reach, just sit up. Right leg presses through, and stand up. Right leg back, right leg through, and lie down. One more, exhale, sit up. Right leg back, stand up. Right leg back, right leg through, and lie down. Hey, we did it, team, well done. So I advise that you take a longer rest now, and whilst you take your longer rest, I'm going to show you the next round. So now I'm going to do a superset. So a superset means 2 exercises back to back. The first exercise is going to be a split squat. So with this superset, we're going to work our arms separately, and then our legs separately. Other way around. Legs separately and then our arms. So the split squat, that's going to go for our lower body. It's going to get into our quads, our glutes, our hamstrings, our calves. And then the second exercise is a single arm row. So the split squat, this can be with or without a weight. If you are using a weight, we're going to use just one of them again, and it's going to be in the opposite arm to the leg that's going to work. So if I go this way around. Okay, so we'll separate out the legs and lift up the back heel so that the hips are square to the mat. You can see I'm starting with slightly bent legs. Inhale it down, exhale it up. And you're looking for this front knee not to go past the toe. Okay, and then we'll do 12 that side, swap it over. The second exercise that we do, remember no rest in between them, is a single arm row. So we're going to come to this low crouch, resting on the front leg, extending out the back heel, and what you're looking to do is turn the torso down and find lots of length through the spine. So I'm not in here curled up and rounded like this. I've stepped it out, like sent my hips behind me, and therefore I've got this nice long spine. And then from here I'm going to exhale, row in. So the elbow is going to the sky. I'm squeezing the elbow, the arm into the side of the body. And that's it. Okay. Are we ready, team? Now, I encourage you for this time, so I was kind of saying right and left last time, but I encourage you for this set to start with your non-dominant side. So if you are right-handed, then start with your left leg, your left hand. Which is what I'm going to do, okay? So I'm right-handed, I'm going to start with my left side. So my left leg's going to step forwards, the weight is in my right hand. Okay, so we're going to go for reps. I'm going to count, but remember that your reps might be slower or faster than mine. Okay, so we're going to split squat for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Let's swap it over straight into the second side. Separate the legs out, lift up the back heels, square the hips. Lower belly lifted, gaze forwards. Inhale, go down. Exhale up, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice work. We're going to come straight into the single arm row. So again, I'm going to start with my left side because I'm right-handed. Draw the torso long to the floor. And row for 12. Squeeze it at the top. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, elbow in, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, swap it over straight to the other side. Find that long spine. And 12, squeeze at the top. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nearly there, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work. Have a rest. Oh, shake it out. So if you were feeling it in your legs when you were doing those single arm rows, then don't worry, it is requiring strength to hold yourself in that position, especially after those split squats. So that's okay. So take a breath, have a drink, and then we're going for our second round. If you need longer recovery time, hit pause. Okay. So staying with our non-dominant side. Separate out the legs, hips forwards, lower belly lifted. And second round starting now for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Swap it over. And get set up. Going down, first rep for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, reset up, single arm row. Torso dips down, resting on that front leg. Ready to row, going for 12, 11, 10, 9, squeeze at the top, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And swap it over, second side. Find that long torso, long spine, ready? And going for 12, 11, 10, elbow in, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hey, nice work, round two done. Don't know about you, I'm going to shake my legs off after that one. Oh, amazing. So we've done 2 sets. We've got one more to go. Take it nice and steady in the final set. There'll be some fatigue there from the work that you've already done. So focus on those key points of belly lifted, squeezing when I tell you to. And we're going to start again. So this is our third set. Again, hit pause if you need a little bit longer on that rest. So we're going to start with the split squat. Okay, last time we're doing this, separate out the legs. High on the back, ball of the foot, square off the hips, lower belly lifted. Shoulders nice and square. Let's begin. And 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Amazing, let's swap it over. Okay, separate out the legs, second side, going for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, oof, breathe, 5, 4, 3, exhale up, 2 more, 2, and 1. Nice, so we're going straight into those rows, remember, don't shake it off yet, torso down, bend the front leg. Okay, ready to row, and going now for 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yes, and swap it over. Okay, last side, ready? And we're going to row for now 12, 11, squeeze at the top, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, nearly there, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, well done, and shake it out. Our second set done there, well done. If you're anything like me, bit of jelly legs. Now whilst you rest and recover, I'm going to talk us through our third and final set. So again, this is a superset. So 2 exercises back to back. Now the first one is an overhead squat. So what we've done there is we've worked our legs and our arms separately. We're now going to work them together. Okay, so compound moves. Overhead squat, you're going to bring your strap, your band, whatever it is that you're working with, overhead. So like we did in the warm-up, and we'll take 12 overhead squats. Now, remember, the key here is you're not trying to dip it forwards with the arms doing this. You're trying to stay upright with the arms above your chest. Chest, head. And what can help with an overhead squat is if you prop up, in any squat to be honest, if you prop up your heels. So a small version of that might be heels on the mat, toes off. Or if you have like a couple of slim books, a couple of weight plates perhaps, but propping the heels up can give a bigger range of movement, keeping things perhaps a little bit nicer on some people's knees. And it also takes out any issue of ankle, of dorsiflexion. Okay? Second exercise is a stiff leg deadlift. So overhead squat is going to be back, core, quads focused, but it's a whole body move. Stiff leg deadlift, we're going to work our glutes and our hamstrings, and it's a bit more isolating. Now I'm going to work with 2 dumbbells. You can work with the same one as we've been working with for the rest of the session. You could also do it with a band, you just need to stand on the band, or you could do it with a kettlebell, whatever you have. Okay, so a stiff leg deadlift, your feet are hip distance, toes pointing forwards. We're going to soften the knees slightly, belly button lifted, clench the armpits. From here, I'm going to bring my weights in front so you can see my hips. You slide the hips back, and then exhale, drive it back up. So what is not happening is the knees are not bending anymore. Can you see that? So the knees aren't coming bent like this. They're staying straight-ish. Exhale, come back up. Now please note, I have quite open hamstrings. So when I do a stiff leg deadlift, I can slide back quite a lot because I'm not limited here. It does not have to be a big move. So your stiff leg deadlift might look more like this. Okay? That's absolutely fine. Controlling it down, powering it up, keeping the activation in core and armpits. Okay, we're going to go for 3 rounds of 12 reps. Let's do this, team. Last bit. Arms above your head. I'm going to do 1 round of squats facing this way, and then I'll turn sideways so you can see me from the side. Are you ready? We're going in 3, 2, 1. Inhale, squat down. Exhale, squat up. Okay, 11 more. And 11. Breathe out on the way up. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Nearly there. 4. 3, torso up. 2, last one. Nice work, ditch the band. Transition to the stiff leg deadlift, so toes pointing forwards, feet hip distance. Contract belly button to spine. Inhale, slide the hips back. Exhale, come back up. That was 1. 11. 10. 9, 8, don't bend the knees. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice work, take a break. We've just got 2 more sets. Who's still with me? Who's feeling good right now? So, take as much rest as you need, remember. Take a drink. We've got these 2 more sets to do. I was noticing that I couldn't keep my arms straight. The band was like wonky all the time. So this is useful for me too. Are you ready? Set 2, going in 3, 2, 1, and squat down. 12. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, keep the torso lifted. 5, 4, Weight through the heels. 3, 2, and one more. Yes, okay. Stiff leg deadlift, switch it up. Feet hip distance. Contracting the belly button to the spine. Ready? And slide the hips back. 12. 11. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. Nearly there. 4. 3. 2. And 1. Yes, well done. Nice work. Whew. Feeling good. We've got just one more set left. So I don't know about you, but things are starting to feel a little bit trembly. I can tell I've been working them. Okay, one more. Hipped. Pause and remember if you need longer rest, otherwise we're going for it. One more set. You with me? So we're going to squat in 3, 2, 1, and squat down. 12, 11, 10, 9, keep breathing, 8, exhale up, 7, 6, 5, last few squats now, weight through the heels, 4, 3, 2, arms back, last one, and 1. Amazing. Let's switch it up, stiff leg deadlift, final exercise. Toes pointing forwards, contracting the belly button, contract the armpits. Okay, inhale, slide back. Exhale, power it up, that's 12. Don't round towards the ground, 11. 10. 9. 8. 7, don't let the knees bend. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. And 1. We did it, team. High fives. I'm so proud of you. So have a quick breather, have a quick rest, and we are going to take some stretches of some of the muscles that we have worked today. So we're going to start with our quads. So whenever you're ready, I suggest that you find something to hold on to for this. It does not have to be a balancing exercise at this point. And we're going to stretch our quads. So bring the heel into the bum and send both hips forwards. And we're looking for a stretch down the front of the leg. And keep steadying the breathing, bringing the body back down as you stretch. One more breath. And swap the side. So again, hold on, heel into bum, and send both hips forwards. Slow, steady breaths. One more breath. And ease off. From here we're going to stretch hamstrings. So we're going to take this one as a seated stretch. Come on down to the mat. And we're going to take one leg forwards, toes pointing to the sky, and then tuck the sole of the foot into the inner thigh, knee turning out, if that feels okay on your knee. Then from here, start to extend yourself forwards. Hands can come onto thighs, shins, or maybe the foot. If you still have your strap nearby, you could always hook that around the middle of the foot as well. And try not to overstrain, overstretch. Just taking it to the point where it feels like a comfortable stretch in the back of the leg. One more breath. And let's swap the side. So extend out the other leg, sole of the foot into the inner thigh, knee out, and then let's fold. One more breath. And easing out. And then finally we're going to take a quick chest stretch. So I'm going to come to a kneel for this, but you could also do it standing or seated. So bring your hands behind your back. You're going to interlace your fingers. Squeeze the heels of the hands together and start with the elbows bent. And then from here, send the arms down the back, away from the body, as you squeeze your shoulder blades onto your back body. And rather also than like sticking the tailbone out as well, curl that in underneath you. So this is all about breathing space into the front of the chest and the tops of the shoulders. Last couple of breaths. And release, and shake it out. Well done. I am so proud of you for doing that with me. You turned up, you moved your body. It doesn't matter whether you could or couldn't do everything. It doesn't matter how much rest you took even. Like, well done you for doing something for yourself today to feel better and stronger in your mind, body and spirit. Always you can come back to this workout, repeat it, feel yourself getting stronger and more mobile and more stable as you keep doing it. Cheering you on, well done, have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow for the next set of movements.